We were having a simple conversation that happened to be on live.
A little shaked up as far as, man, I just wanted to clear my name, but other than that, I'm fully focused on the main.
Just when you thought the drama between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis couldn't get any worse, Mayweather dropped a bombshell, and this time it's personal. For years, we've heard different stories about why Floyd and Tank's relationship fell apart. Tank himself said it was because Floyd's daughter, Yaya Mayweather, was constantly chasing him, messaging him on Snapchat, and acting obsessed. But now that story has completely changed.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after, like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come to the game, he gave you the spotlight, like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time I don't want to go too deep into it, because I don't want to bring him. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchat.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd broke up.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was a downfall of your career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like,
he scheduled a fight, I think.
Yaya just exposed Tank in a way no one saw coming. This wasn't just some innocent texting. It was a full affair, and it gets even worse. Yaya was still in a relationship with NBA. Young boy at the time, and we all know how famous he is.
Victim, I tell you. Like, man, I just...
That's fine. We're just trying to...
Yeah, talk to us.
As soon as we're done with everything, we'll take on the handcuffs.
Yeah, I don't have a statement. I don't want to be taking his handcuffs like this. I'm probably, if I hadn't committed a crime and done that.
So yes, Yaya was cheating on NBA YoungBoy with Tank, but that's not even the craziest part. According to Yaya, things between her and Tank didn't just involve secret meetings and texts. Tank apparently got physical with her during a heated argument right in front of Floyd Mayweather. That's when everything blew up.
No, are y'all serious right now? Are you kidding us?
with that was my guy, and that was my favorite fighter before Floyd.
Let's break it down. For the longest time, Tank had everyone believing that Yaya was just some obsessed fangirl chasing after him. But what she just revealed changes everything. According to Yaya, she and Tank were actually involved in a full secret relationship, and it was happening behind NBA YoungBoy's back.
Oh! Hey, come look. They don't want to talk about my shit. I'm gonna get a new one. Bitch come and throw rocks in my shit. The dent in my shit, and she just let him. He laughing.
If you know anything about Yaya Mayweather, you know she doesn't mess around when it comes to NBA YoungBoy. This is the same girl who once stabbed a woman over him. Yes, literally stabbed her.
I feel like it's always the women versus the other woman, as opposed to the guy that had a commitment to you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go stab him, but now she's gonna be the one behind bars.
Yeah.
And his life is gonna go.
Back in 2020, Yaya Mayweather was arrested after attacking one of NBA YoungBoy's other girlfriends, LaPatra Jacobs, in a jealous rage.
I started fighting, and then so I had like got away from her. And I went and I grabbed 2 knives, and then she had like came back towards me, like she was like at first I was like running like away from her with the knives, and then she had like pulled my hair back, and then all I remember is after she pulled my hair back, my head came back down, and then I just like swung the knife.
So if this is how she reacted when another woman was with YoungBoy, imagine how she would have reacted if he found out she was the one cheating on him.
Hey, it's just when a girl grabbed the knife, hit her. That's what I keep telling him, man. Like, the girl ain't doing nothing wrong. The girl who got stabbed, she gonna tell you that, man, she didn't stab her, like she didn't try. Ain't no weapons in here, nothing.
Yeah, that's
I kept telling him though, I paid him my money. I kept telling him, man, those ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
The one with the hair, I guess he the owner of the company. and the one outside worked for him. Bullshit, man. But when the whole time you heard me raise the whole time you heard me raise my tone.
Bro, what happened? You had put her out the house? Because he was trying to say you put somebody out the house.
She was out front, and she went in the car with security guard. Then she got out of the car.
That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. She never was in the backyard, right?
That's what he said.
Man, tell me why I was looking for the girl the whole time. She was in his car.
He did say she was in the car.
You massacre.
And that's exactly why Tank never made their romance public. The only reason we even know about it now is because Ryan Garcia spilled the beans. Yep, he's the one who revealed Tank was having an affair with Floyd Mayweather's daughter. At first, no one believed Ryan because he's known for saying crazy things, but Tank ended up confirming it himself, and it turned out Ryan was right all along.
Ryan is on the internet right now saying that he knows the root cause of the Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef, and this was news to me that there's a possibility that Tank had a relationship with Floyd's daughter. It's not official news. If Ryan Garcia said it, it's definitely not official news. And I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have a relationship with Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather, like where there's smoke, there couldn't be fire. There is clearly something going on between Floyd and Tank Davis.
His daughter, she a grown woman. She do what she want to do, when she want to do it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but is Tank right for that though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that good business to sleep with your business partner's daughter?
Business is business and personal is personal. We can't let this get between our money, man.
Now, let's talk about what really made Floyd snap. Tank has a long history of domestic violence, and Yaya's new revelation just adds to that list.
Well-known boxer accused of domestic violence has bonded out of jail. Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
We all remember the viral clip from 2020 where Tank was seen grabbing his ex-girlfriend by the throat and dragging her out of a public event. That incident led to his arrest and caused even more legal issues for him. And let's not forget about his latest arrest in 2022, when he was taken into custody for reportedly striking another woman in Florida.
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Now with Yaya coming forward and saying that Tank put his hands on her too, it's just adding fuel to the fire. According to her, it happened right in front of Floyd, and that was the breaking point. Floyd and Tank never had an easy relationship, but one thing was clear. Floyd always had a soft spot for him. Floyd was always there, supporting him, promoting his fights, and making sure he had everything he needed to succeed.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi.
But when Tank got physical with Yaya, it was over. It wasn't just business anymore. Floyd wasn't just Tank's manager, he was someone who helped build his career. After seeing Tank lay hands on his daughter, Floyd lost all respect for him.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make.
This wasn't about business anymore. It was personal. From that moment on, Floyd and Tank never saw eye to eye again. If we're being honest, Tank has bigger problems to deal with than Yaya's claims. He's coming off the most embarrassing fight of his career. Tank was supposed to dominate Lamont Roach. People expected it to be an easy fight, a quick knockout, but instead, Roach gave Tank the toughest night of his life.
In there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Not only did Roach survive Tank's power, but he also outworked him, landed the stronger punches, and fully exposed Tank's weaknesses.
Davis losing his power. Gervonta lands an uppercut and a solid hook on the face of his opponent, who is actually a weight division below him. We couldn't knock him out. Is Tank really the fighter that he was back in the...
And let's not forget the controversial moment in the 9th round when Roach dropped Tank, but the referee refused to call it a knockdown.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
It's got to be a knockdown. What in the world is happening?
Took a knee. He's got to count.
Yeah, this is a knee. Listen to me. I understand. If you take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up.
That moment was so controversial that the Boxing Commission is now reviewing the fight. If they decide to overturn the result, Tank could end up with his first career loss.
Commission gets this right. It was a bummer not being declared the winner on a technicality that could be righted. That wrong could be righted. Obviously, in different ways, in different.
With everything going on, the last thing Tank needs is more outside drama. But instead of focusing on a rematch or proving himself in the ring, he's being pulled into yet another scandal. And this one might be the worst of them all.
Him to a total of 2 years plus 60 days in prison, but she suspended all of it except for 90 days.
Now here's the real question. Why hasn't Tank said anything? When others have come at him in the past, Tank has never been shy about hitting back.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
But this time he's quiet. No tweets, no Instagram posts, nothing. Let's be real. If all of this were a lie, wouldn't he have denied it by now? The fact that he hasn't said anything only makes people believe it even more. At the end of the day, this is just another reminder that Gervonta Davis is his own worst enemy. He had the chance to be the biggest star in boxing. He had Floyd Mayweather backing him, the skills, the power, the height, everything.
Giant Gervonta fan. Like, that guy is so unusual. His style's so unusual, and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me, because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped it. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings, and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like, when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option, that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence.
But now he's lost Floyd's support. He's coming off a humiliating fight, and his personal life is falling apart.
Not be where he is. He's attached to Floyd Mayweather's name and his skill and so forth and so on.
And all his resources.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Yes.
His resources come with him.
And do you think Floyd is a little like, hey, listen, I helped build your career, and you're going to walk?
And the worst part is, it's all self-inflicted. Tank isn't losing because of bad luck. He's losing because he can't stay focused. If he doesn't get his act together soon, this could be the beginning of the end for him.
I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry. You know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
So that's all for today's show. If you liked it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.